bounce off his skate. Matheson comes up with a puck. A highlight reel goal. But gets Utah in. Stopped by Wall. Remember when Michael Matheson
save for Joseph Wall, settle things down. You got a fourth line shift that for the most part was in the offensive zone. Now Matheson, as he does so well and effectively.
Evans and Armia did not start the game. You wonder if that's because he took minors in 3 consecutive games for the Canadiens and got them in a bit of a hole in Utah. In front, extra attacker on the ice. Carrier to Laine. Down low, Suzuki. Back to Patrick Laine. Laine in front of
position, gets the stick from Myers, and then 3 passing plays. You can see tough play there for Wall. He seemed to get tied up.
On the right side for Slafkovsky. Here is Slafkovsky, watched by Nyes. Hands it off, it'll come back to Hudson across. Scores! Another power play goal for Patrick Laine. Power play goal of the year.
Yeah, and just, you know where the puck's going to come here. Tim is just a little late getting there, and you see a bit of a deflection. It went through his legs, but Laine, this has been his spot. Talk about an impact that he's had off the inside of the leg of Timmins. You see the reaction of Joseph Wall. He thinks it's coming into his body instead. Could you have had a better start for Laine here with 11 already, 10 of them on the power play?
So 11 on the season, and here's a chance. Anderson in!
You just can't allow, if you're the Maple Leafs, you give up the one late on the power play. Riley at the line not able to get it, but Domi just absolutely gets danced here by Josh Anderson, and no Montreal player has scored more against the Maple Leafs than Anderson. That's his 14th in 36 games, and he just seems to have a nap every time he plays against the Leafs.
Broken up by Riley. Gallagher across. Dvorak fired. And ricochets away. The Leafs have a 2-on-1. McMahon and Nylander. Bobby McMahon scores!
Their side, and that creates a 2-on-1, and this is just Bobby McMahon. There no real option for Nylander there. So at some point, you've just got to have that mindset of a shooter. You can see the quick little look. Savard trying to slide it.
Got it to McCabe. Back in deep. Nylander first man to it. Able to get away from Matheson in front. McCabe. Just got a piece of that.
And then how about the little slippery move by Nylander, cross seam pass, and a pass. Maybe it'll spur you to have some success.
Here's Pontus Holmberg working his way in. Holmberg trying to go all the way. And it's stopped by Montembeault.
Did a good job of putting the puck to an area, but, between the stick and the skates, and now you're vulnerable as a defenseman, and Nylander, by the time he passed, was so far to the other side, the angle wasn't there.
Marner slowly back in, takes a long look in front. Pacioretty knocked it wide of the net. Here comes Riley with 80 seconds remaining in the period. Dying seconds of the penalty to Hudson. And it's played across the line. Nick Robertson with the tip. And the Leafs are a shot away.
The Leafs get an entry and then drive to the front of the net. Just a simple looking play there, but a heads up play by Oliver Ekman-Larsson's got his head up the whole time, gets enough on this shot that it can be deflected and still get to the net. And just like
Pontus Holmberg out there, it's Yoel Armia coming up with the puck for the Canadiens. There's Anderson, shot blocked. Nylander might be away. Hudson trying to get back. Nylander scores! And the game is tied.
to start this thing off. Nylander in a pretty good defensive position, but it's a good job by McMahon to get it, and then the foot race. Hudson tries to go around with left. And as a player, sometimes when you've got that back pressure, it takes your mind off. It's hard for the goaltender to read what you're going to do, and it's even better. Look at how far Montembeault.
In tying goal. Marner. Matthews gives it back, gets it back. Matthews in front. Here's a chance. And Montembeault with a robbery of McMahon.
There's another example. Throwing the puck to the net created a glorious scoring chance.
There's Domi winning a face-off. Ekman Larson scores from the point. A second power play goal from the second unit.
Reddy's going to get an assist on this one, but he's the difference going to the front of the net. Right on that, he gets right through the bodies of the defender, Gooley, and Pacioretty. This shot has eyes, goes right underneath, and maybe gets a little deflection there. But Ekman Larson, who made the beautiful pass on the deflected goal, they're a shot away.
Pass ahead for Holmberg, too far. McMahon tracks it down deep. Working against Matheson, side of the net. Oh, there's a big stop by Montembeault. Matheson at the line, sidesteps Holmberg. Hands it off. Caulfield looking dangerous again. Sliding underneath him.
For sure goal. This one comes across, slides right through, hits the back leg, and somehow stays out. Wall wasn't exactly sure where it was, knew it was under his feet, and he gets the heel of his.
Chop past Morgan Riley. Here come the Canadiens. It's Hudson, and he's checked at the line. Matthews will counter. Has Marner on that left flank. Cuts in. Matthews scores! A big blast from Austin Matthews.
Stops it, now going back the other way. How many times have Marner and Matthews found each other? Just a little kick out and a one-timer underneath the blocker and over the pad. Matthews takes a little survey of where the goaltender is, and look at that emotion. Down 3.
7th in 8 games, and his first career shorthanded goal. Gooley in behind the net. Here's a chance in front. Wall got a great speed on that. He takes a look. Fires it around. Kept in by Carrier. Gooley. Played that in front. Wall across. Backdoor play. And Caulfield looks skyward again. Get in a three-way tie with Boston and Ottawa after that shootout victory by the Senators today. Here's Steven Lorentz. Back to Ekman Larson. In front. Lorentz scores. From basement mini sticks to a
line, but it's all over Ekman Larson. What a game he has had. He made a couple of great passes. The Robertson goal, scored one himself, but the same thing. He's got his head up the whole way. It's Lorentz that beats his man out of the corner. Just a nice job of making the play, jumping past, and good hands in tight. Montembeault got down quickly. Tonight, though, after being up by 3, they've allowed the Leafs with some difficult plays that have opened the door.
There's a point coming up again. Oh! Came across him. Suzuki didn't finish it. And further dock there. Rick Wide Gallagher. Back in. 6 Canadiens invade. Leaf ice. Caden Gooley across. Carrier down low. Here's a chance in front. Here comes Laine. Sifting through, but stopped. And it's Matthew Nyes. David Camp for the open net.
Well, you knew that Montreal felt they needed to score quickly with time as their enemy, and they get a good look. And then McCabe does a nice job. David Camp gets that one.
There's Blue Hook ahead. This game's done. And the Maple Leafs have won their 29th of the year.